Do you have placards? Are there placards for these guys? No placards. I want it where you feel like the light best captures your essence.
Oh,
Coach.
well, yeah, then probably turn it off. Turn all the lights out.
I'm with you. I think my hair looks fuller if we have the
No
lights
question.
out.
That's good to me. Good product.
Yeah, that's right. What do you use?
Yeah.
American Crew.
Nice.
Yeah, nice little. Can I get an NIL for that?
They're done. Yeah.
Barry, you want me to introduce you?
Sure, that'd be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, otherwise, I can introduce myself. It's up to you.
Okay. In the main interview room, we're going to begin proceedings here for the Associated Press Coach of the Year Award. Barry Bedlin is with the Associated Press out of Dallas. Barry, take it away.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm the Sports Products Director for the Associated Press. It's my pleasure today to present the AP Men's College Basketball Coach of the Year. Since 1967, the recipient of this award has been selected by the same panel of journalists that decides the weekly AP Top 25. Voting for the award is conducted at the end of the season before the start of the NCAA tournament. Past recipients include John Wooden, Bob Knight, Roy Williams, Bill Self, and Mark Few, someone this year's recipient knows better than any of us. This year's award winner is the first for the University of Arizona. In the 55 years of this award, he is only the fourth Pac-12 coach to receive it. What is so unbelievable about this year's recipient is he has never been a head coach, even up until a year ago. He becomes only the third coach to receive this honor in his first season as a head coach of any team at any level. Yes, he had been the steadfast assistant for 22 years with Mark Few at Gonzaga, one of the most successful programs during that time. But he had never been a head coach until now. He took over a program reeling from an NCAA investigation and that hadn't reached the NCAA tournament nor won a conference title in 4 years. Arizona's diehard fans weren't so sure about the future a year ago, but it didn't take long into the season for them to realize their new coach was someone special. In his first year, the Wildcats won both the Pac-12 season and tournament championships. His team also set a Pac-12 record for for conference wins with 18, secured a #1 seed in the NCAA tournament and the #2 seed overall. In fact, one of the more memorable images of the past tournament was this coach consoling Eddie Lampkin, the star player for TCU, after Arizona beat the Horned Frogs in overtime. This year's AP Men's College Basketball Coach of the Year is Arizona's Tommy Lloyd. This is where we pose for pics. So.
You can use photography here.
Everybody get what they need?
Everybody's good? Okay, thank you. We'll ask Coach Lloyd to begin with an opening statement, and then we'll take questions.
Wow. I mean, what an incredible honor. First off, I'd like to thank Dr. Robbins. He was a big part of me making the decision to go down to Arizona. And I'm just so thankful for the opportunity. And I want to thank you guys. I mean, this means a lot. I mean, I probably can't even process quite, where it fits on the spectrum of things, but I'm really proud. I'm proud of my staff. I'm proud of our players at Arizona, and I'm proud to have been mentored by a great coach in Mark Few. It's pretty crazy that his name's on some of these awards and mine's right underneath it. It's almost. I'm sure he and I will, as we get a little bit older, really cherish those memories and the time we had together, but just very thankful overall.
If you have questions for Coach or questions for Barry, you can raise your hand. We're going to send a microphone in your direction. There's a question in the center of the room.
Hello.
It's the white microphone with the white sticker on it.
It's the blue. Okay, I didn't turn it off.
Works. decidedly better when it's powered. There we go.
Okay. Hello, Sarah Jones Smith from ESPN's Anscape. So, first season as a head coach, which aspects of your coaching method do you think got you this award so quickly?
Well, obviously you need good players, and we inherited some good players, and I just think, honestly, what I didn't have a grand plan. I didn't have any crazy match plan. I knew how I kind of wanted to play, and then just literally attacked it day by day. And as things came up, you addressed them, and that was my approach all year long. And I think I got to remind myself that's always a good approach. You don't get too far ahead of yourself. Don't think you got all the answers, and as things come up, find solutions.
If you have a question for Coach Lloyd or for Barry, please raise your hand. There's one in the center of the room. Let's get that microphone over to you.
Daniel Bell, Black Sports Online. We got Coach. We just heard all the coaches that have won this award. What does it mean to be mentioned with those coaches, and especially to do it in your first year?
Well, it's overwhelming, to be honest with you. I mean, I have somebody who's probably grown up knowing I was going to be a coach. I loved playing, but unfortunately, I wasn't good enough to play on this stage, and so I think I always held coaches in high esteem, and I had some great coaches when I was young that were just great mentors. And I'm going back to Little League and youth soccer, and so I always had an affinity for coaches, and just to see my name on a list with some of those other coaches, who are legends of the game that I love, is it's overwhelming. But I also look at it like I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility to make myself and obviously my program as good as we can be, and then be an example for younger coaches like I was back in the day to follow, because it's a great life. It's not an easy life, but it's a great life, and it's very rewarding, and I want others to be able to have experiences that I'm having, and feel the feelings that I feel about this job.
Continuing with questions for Coach Lloyd or for Barry Bedlin from the Associated Press. Any further questions? All right, with that, Coach, we congratulate you on your award. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. It's a true honor.
One more photo? Yes.
One more photo. We'll be back momentarily with the Associated Press Player of the Year news conference, followed by the USPWA Oscar Robertson Player of the Year news conference as well. No? He's shy. Hey, Will. What are you talking about? Hello. Appreciate that. We're just about set to begin our Associated Press Player of the Year news conference here in the main interview room. At this time, a reminder to please silence all cell phones. Please refrain from using any flash photography. Please refrain from shooting any video or going live with your mobile device. You can take still photography with your mobile device. Just be sure that your flash is off. If you'd like to shoot video for these press conferences, you may do so just for this one and the Oscar Robertson Player of the Year news conference as well. Oscar, pick your favorite chair. Sounds good. Thank you. We'd like to welcome back from the Associated Press Barry Bedlin for the presentation of the AP National Player of the Year.
It's my pleasure today to present the AP Men's College Basketball Player of the Year. Since 1967, the recipient of this award has been selected by the same panel of journalists that decides the weekly AP Top 25. Voting for the award is conducted at the end of the season before the start of the NCAA tournament. Past recipients include Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Lou Alcindor, now Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Walton, and eventual New Orleans Pelicans star Zion Williamson, to name a few. This year's recipient becomes only the second player from Kentucky to receive the trophy, with the other being Anthony Davis in 2012. He's also only the fourth SEC player to be honored with it, with the others being Davis, Shaquille O'Neal, and Pete Maravich. He led the nation in rebounds, averaging 15.1 per game. He led Kentucky in the SEC in scoring with 17.4 points per game. He posted 25 double-doubles, second most nationally. And he also led his team in steals and blocks, being the only major conference player to average at least 1.5 blocks and 1.5 steals per game. He was a unanimous pick as AP's Player of the Year for the Southeastern Conference and was Kentucky's first AP first-team All-American since 2016. A native of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, this 6'9" forward transferred midway through his second season at West Virginia and sat out the rest of last season. Once eligible, he helped lead an impressive turnaround for the Wildcats, who were 9-16 last season. They finished 25-6 this year and were a number 2 seed in the tournament. This year's AP Men's College Basketball Player of the Year is Kentucky's Oscar Tshiebwe.
Photo up right here for everyone.
We got what they need? All right, Oscar, we'll go ahead and open it up to you to make some comments.
Thank you very much. Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank God because I feel like you could not get without Him if I did not trust God and let Him lead me in everything I do. And the second, I would love to thank my coaches and everybody in the staff for always believing in me and always work with me through the process too. My teammates, I thank my teammates for everything too, because I could not do it on my own. I needed somebody like my teammates to encourage, to be with me in everything we done together. So, and I'm very grateful to be here, and I thank the organization for choosing me as a Player of the Year. I'm very thankful for them too. And I'm very happy to be here, very happy, and I'm very excited. This is one of the things, like, it is everybody's dream to receive that trophy right there. But I'm sitting right here, receiving that trophy. That makes me feel very happy, and I'm very grateful for everything. Thank you.
We'll open things up now for questions for Oscar Tshiebwe or for Barry Bedlin. If you have a question for Oscar or Barry, please raise your hand. We'll have a microphone steward head in your direction, and you can ask your question after you state your name and media outlet. Any questions for Oscar or for Barry? Let's go down to the front, and here comes the microphone.
Howdy, AP Stedham, WHEP AM and FM, Foley, Alabama. Oscar, what was the reason you improved so much and you earned this fantastic award?
I think the reason because I really went through a lot, and I knew who I was because I know I'm a hardest worker. I can work, and I can show people what I can do by trusting in God. I just work hard and believe the people who God has put me in hands to help me. And I just never stop fights. Never stop fights. I fight until the end. That's what he ended up by bringing something special. Just by never quit, never stop fighting. I'm always fight until the end.
Continuing with questions, we're going to stay down in the front toward the right side.
How you doing? Darian Carter from USBWA. What was the biggest highlight of the season for you?
This year, for me, to come in this team, I promised coach to say, I'm coming in. I don't worry about scoring. You got to find some people who can help us to score, but I'm coming here to fight for rebound. I promise you, I want to average 20 rebound. I still can't believe I'm getting the trophy even without averaging 20 rebound, I promised the coach. So he was like, rebounding was the biggest thing for me. And the coach, you say, no, you cannot just do rebound. You can do a lot of different things. So we spend a lot of time on working on my offense. Actually, it turned out to be great. It'd be great, and I start making jump shots, attacking the rim, do a lot of different things. So that was the biggest thing for me.
That's a big highlight. Any other questions for Oscar or for Barry? All right, well, we'd like to congratulate Oscar on his Associated Press Player of the Year award, and thank you, Barry, for being up here for the presentation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Oscar. Thank you. Thanks, Barry. Well, thank you. Congratulations. USPWA Oscar Robertson Player of the Year News Conference is next. That'll start in 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe sooner if Andy allows it. Where's the big O? No big O? Are you coming up? Oh. Who's the president? Is he the president? He's just some guy? Hi, Deb. I can't even spell right now. We'll begin the news conference for the U.S. Basketball Writers Association Oscar Robertson Player of the Year presentation in just a moment. Just as one final reminder today, please silence your cell phone. Please turn off the flash on your phone so if you take a photo, there will be no flash. You can roll video on this with your phone, with your handheld camera, with any kind of video recording device. Yes, sir. What do you want? Either 2 down or 3 down. Sure. That sounds good too. That sounds good also. Oscar, same chair. Please allow me to introduce, representing the USPWA, Mike DeCourcy.
Hi, Mike DeCourcy. I'm with the Sporting News, Big Ten Network, and Fox Sports. Was president of the U.S. Basketball Writers in 1995. I think that was before Oscar was born. In preparing for this, I went and did some research, and I can tell you that there has never been an Oscar who won the Oscar for the Academy Awards. Never been an Oscar. But we've had an Oscar win this award twice, and that's why his name is on it, the Oscar Robertson Trophy, one of the greatest players in the history of the game. We're proud to have his name on our award, and we are overjoyed to give the award. Actually, we're not giving it to him. He earned it. To Oscar Tshiebwe of Kentucky. 17.4 points per game, 15.2 rebounds. The most rebounds per game in Division I basketball since 1979. Oscar is one of three players, the first since 1978 to average 15 points and 15 rebounds, joining the great Lewis Lloyd of Drake and the great Larry Smith of Alcorn State, both tremendous college basketball players. Oscar is the fourth player to win this award while leading the nation in rebounding. He's such a terrific defensive player, did so much for the Kentucky Wildcats in a 26-8 season that earned a number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. I can also tell you that there have been 6 repeat winners of the Oscar Robertson Trophy, including the namesake. And I don't know, maybe we can get Oscar to come back and try to do this again. So congratulations to Oscar on the Oscar Robertson Trophy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Outstanding. So if there are any questions for Oscar or for Mike, please raise your hand. We'll send the microphone stored in your direction. Oscar, you want to give a reaction to winning this award?
I would do it, yes. The same thing I said before again. I'm back here again. I just give all the glory back to God because whatever is happening, it is incredible. Give it all the glory back to God and thank God for everything. I thank my family, my coaches, my friends, my teammates. Everybody helped me to get where I am today. I am very thankful for all of them, and I'm very grateful. I cannot wait to see what God He's about to do with me. Thank you very much.
Any questions for Oscar or questions for Mike? There's one in the center of the room.
Hey, Oscar. Zach Powell from IUPUI, Sports Capital Journalism. I just wanted to ask you, obviously you're a tenacious rebounder, but where does your passion for rebounding come from?
I study a lot. And he took it, for me, like effort, and I feel like it is a gift from God. When you have a gift from God and you know how to use it, that it makes you more unstoppable. So when I knew I had a gift from God about rebounding, then I just take it to another level, just studying watch the best rebounder, what did they do to become greatest. So he just helped me a lot. He helped me a lot. Watch the best rebounder, spend the time, watch myself, watch the person I'm going to go against, watch the team, what they're going to do to stop me. So like it's just learning and take a time for everything.
2 more questions out there. Let's go to the second row first.
How you doing? Darian Carter from USBWA. How proud do you think you made your home country winning this award?
Very proud, very proud. Actually, a lot of people are very proud of me because what I'm doing is not easy just to come from somewhere and come in and just you get whatever you're getting. For me, it's God. For me, it's God. I put God first in everything I do. I don't do things on my own. I believe God can do anything for anybody who He chooses to do. So my country are very proud of me, and I just want to encourage a lot of people. You trust in God, you put God first in your work, everything is so possible.
And the fourth row in the center.
Hi, I just wanted to know, who are some of your inspirations?
My dad. He was the hardest work I know, and he inspired me to be the hardest work because I grew up in a different situation when my dad had to do too much just to feed us, and he always told me like, don't ever expect anything from men because only if you want to have a high expectation is from God and hard work. So my dad is my hero. So.
On the left side of the room.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Chris Taylor. I just wanted to know, coming from Kentucky, you are the second recipient of this Oscar Robertson Award after Anthony Davis, another great defensive and great rebounder. Just talk about how that environment of Kentucky kind of built you to be who you are right now, and that environment that Coach Cal puts in, and just the intuition that that you can have coming from Kentucky?
For me, being in Kentucky, I'm very grateful and thankful for possible Coach Cal for the opportunity he has given me to be part of the Kentucky. And Kentucky has been they help me a lot. First of all, is confidence. When you have people around you, they give you a lot of confidence about everything you do, and they motivate you to go forward. That really helped me change my game, and it really gave me courage to probably think like I think I have ability, because the people around me, they push me to do great. They always tell me something good. They don't tell me what I want to hear. They tell me the things that they really want me to help me. So to be a part of this program and environment, it really changed my life, and I'm very grateful for everything. So.
Center of the room.
Daniel Bell, Black Sports Online. You played for 2 Hall of Fame coaches, Coach Huggins and Coach Cal. What have they both meant to you, and what have you learned from both of those guys?
I love both of them. To play for those Hall of Fame coaches, it is incredible for me, because starting with Bob Huggins, Coach Huggins, I could never be here where I am today if it was not for Bob Huggins. I learned to be tough. I learned to be the hardest work. I learned to not to lean on somebody. You have to stay strong. Coach Huggins, he teach me to be mentally strong, and he just prepare for everything. Coach Calipari just like my father. He just always by me. He always trying to make sure I'm doing good. He always trying to make sure if something wrong, he's there for me to help me, not just as basketball coach, but in my life too. So he has helped me a lot. He's my mentor in everything I do. To come to the basketball, he has done a great job for me. As you can see, from West Virginia to here, he just carried me to another level of basketball. So I'm very happy for those 2 people in my life God has done for me.
Any final questions for Oscar? All right. Thank you very much, Oscar. The new Big O.
Thanks, Oscar. Congratulations. You bet.
That's going to wrap up activity here in the main interview room. We'll see you guys tomorrow night after the first national semifinal.